Hello there. It is your girl Jessica here with your daily dose of good. And I'm just hopping right into this one. A coworker of mine told me the other day that she feeds off of my energy and it motivates her to do better. And even though I tried to explain or express my gratitude to her in that moment for saying something like that, I don't think she realized just how much that meant to me, because I know that I'm too much for some people. I know that, and I'm okay with that. My energy is big, and my constant positivity can actually be intimidating. And I get that. I'm not for everyone. We've already talked about that. I'm okay with that. My pursuit of excellence, or my pursuit of progress, which is PPNP, you guys have seen me maybe put that acronym, pursue progress, not perfection, actually rubs some people the wrong way. And that's okay. But as positive as I am, and I'm not always smiling necessarily. Sometimes I'm extremely focused, I'm intentional, or I can be considered all business. I have my business face that I use sometimes, and that can come across as intimidating. And I'm not saying that just because that just applies to me in my work environment. That actually can apply in my personal relationships as well, because sometimes I'm just focused. And when you're smiling all the time, people are used to that. So when you're not smiling, they think something's wrong. That doesn't mean anything's wrong. It just means I'm thinking. But, that can come across as intimidating, or the B word to some others, or the RBF word, right? But for those of you who get me, or you're operating on my same level of energy, you recognize that, and that's okay. And those of you who are open to the higher vibrations, you can connect without judgment. You get it. But for those of you that I'm too much for, I'm just going to say it. Maybe that's because you're not open to believing you are enough. Now, I'm using myself as an example. This can apply to anyone, and it does. That statement alone, I know, is going to offend someone, and I have to be okay with putting that out there, because I'm not intending to offend anyone. I'm just intending to state the truth. If you are offended by someone's positivity or someone's goodness, maybe that's because you are lacking something. And it's time for you to do some self-reflecting, dig deep, and realize the value that you can provide in this world. Don't be mad at others because they're already providing it. Just dig deep and decide what you can provide in this world. I'm not hiding my light any longer. I've already said that. I owe it to myself, my children, my family, my friends, my coworkers, my teammates, and most of all to God, to show up every day as the best version of myself. So if I'm too positive for you, or if my energy is too much, or if my light shines too bright, then let's get some sunglasses and consider that you may be exactly who needs to hear what I have to say. And like the great Deion Sanders or Coach Prime says, don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurities. I will say that one more time. Never allow my confidence or someone else's confidence to offend your insecurities. That applies to us all. Let's just be honest. But I've put it out there. It is what it is. That's my message today. And I can do that. This is my therapy, so I can say what I want to on my videos. But in all honesty, let's take a moment to reflect on that for today. Again, if you're offended by someone else's light, or what the good things that they're bringing to the table, then maybe you just stop and think about, why is that offending you? Is it because there's something in you that you need to work on? Are you intimidated for a specific reason? Anyway, that's all I have for now. Until next time, my friends, you know what to do. Go be great.